Welcome back to the Good Life Bookstore. It is one of your favorite authors, Good Life Russ, and we are excited that you are here with us today because we're always excited to see y'all.
Yes, you guys are definitely our family, and we love to be able to come home and get a plate and hang out and spend a little bit of time with y'all. So, I am Chloe Simone. I am your other favorite author and co host of Seen and Spoken, and we are here with an amazing guest. This is Miss Ellen Brown Harrison. She's a wife, she is a mother, she's a daughter, she's an advocate, she's a volunteer, she's a mentor, and a published author. So tell us a little bit more about who you are.
Yes, good evening, everyone. Thank you, Good Life Bookstore, for having me on. This is a pleasure and a wonderful experience to share with you guys. Again, I'm Ellen Harrison, author of High Notes of Poetry, Finding Your Courage. And my book is about facing adversities and finding your strength to rise when you're going through those adversities. It's like I'm encouraging my readers that the human spirit can thrive through anything. When you're facing any difficulty, that the human spirit will thrive long as you're utilizing your gift and sharing that magnificent gift with others and sharing love, that you can overcome anything during your most difficult times in your life. So that's what my collection of poems is mainly about, just overcome adversities.
We love that. We love that. Obviously, you said this book was inspired by your father. Tell us a little bit about where that led, well, how that impacted you to creating this poetry book.
Well, you know, as you say, you could be daddy's girl. So I felt like I was a daddy's girl. So my father passed away maybe about 15 years ago, and it
Mm.
was a hard time for myself and my family as well. But I find that I started journaling, and then the journaling process came into writing poetry, and so the poems started flowing, and then I ran up into my English teacher from high school at a teacher appreciation banquet, and she was, telling me about how she saved some of her students' poems from, I mean, like you said, long time ago. And I said, "You still have them?" Yes, I have them in a vault. And she said, "I figure one day, I might run up into one of y'all, and I can just share that I still have your poems." And I'm like, "Do you still have mine?" And she said, "Yes." And so she start after the banquet, we start connecting through email. So she sent me some of them. So I read them. I'm like, wow, she still have them. And so she said, "Won't you, put a collection together and create a book?" And I'm like, never thought of it. But then so I'm like, wow. And so the poems that I had written when, they helped me through my father, losing my father, and then some of the poems that she shared with me from high school, and I kind of recreated them a little bit and put my up to date spin on them. So as you would say, and um, there we have it. High note support you, finding your courage.
Good,
Yeah.
good teacher. Good
Yeah.
Yeah,
teacher.
yeah, that's awesome. So
Mhm.
condolences again. Thank you for sharing those stories. I
Mhm.
want to start at the beginning. So, give us some insight to what was your relationship with books like when you were growing up? Were there books in the home? Did you have to go to the library? Was reading a big thing? What was that like for you?
Yes, back in the 80s growing up, we had the encyclopedia. When you had the encyclopedia collection in your home, that you were or you were felt like you was well off there if you had a encyclopedia collection. So yes, we had the encyclopedia collection, and my grandmother bought for us. And for that was a big thing for all of her grandchildren. We kind of shared, you kind of explore the world through learning and reading the encyclopedia. So it took you through different experiences and learning different words and enhancing your vocabulary and your life knowledge. So that's where it started, from encyclopedias that my grandmother bought for us to share and start learning. And then as I, grow and started learning and reading more, and then, high school, I started writing poetry. We always had English was always my favorite subject. So I always thought I was going to be an English teacher. But, one of my English teachers whispered in my ear, she said, well, teachers don't make that much money. So I'm like, well, let me rethink that career. But writing always has been my passion. And not my hats off to teachers. I'm a proud recipient of learning from teachers. Like I said, my teacher encouraged me to start writing poetry. So I love what they do, and my hats off to the teachers. I'm so proud of them and grateful for the work that they provide to students to hear and today. But as we are young, we always be thinking about money. So when I
think about a little bit when I too.
Enroll in the so when I went to college and then I started writing papers and doing research, and I've learned that I really love writing. So I always made more papers. And so
where did you go to college?
I went to Bernal University out of Gainesville, Georgia. And now, yes, got my bachelor's degree, and went for accounting there. But it still always was, we had to write papers. So different subjects that the what you call those extra credit courses that we had to take. So I still was love writing. When I came with, my papers came together, I'm like, they flowing pretty good. So usually, and now I'm in grad school at USC Columbia. So writing papers again is I'm realizing that I'm really good at it. So
you keeping those English teachers employed too.
Yes. And so when I was started writing, then when I lost my father, the poetry became like therapeutic for me. So I talked with my English teacher, and so I started to with her encouragement and her editing skills, she helped me put the collection together, and so here's the book was produced through all that means. So yeah,
that's an incredible story.
I have a little different kind of question, because I was kind of looking you up, and you mentioned how Maya Angelou was very impactful and inspirational to you in terms of your writing. So if you could read Maya Angelou one poem you wrote to her, what poem would it be and why?
One of my favorite poems from Dr. Maya Angelou was "A Phenomenal Woman." And I kind of wrote a poem in the sense of that, with me being expressing my confidence in today's society. You have to, own up to yourself and express not say express yourself in a cocky way, but also just express yourself showing up as your best self. And your best self is being confident. So I wrote a poem entitled "Confident Woman" to remind women that we don't have to belittle ourselves. We don't have to make ourselves feel small in a room where we think there are giants, because we all belong in a room, no matter what your stance is. If you're in that room, you belong there. So don't make yourself feel belittled because you're of a certain color, or because you're a woman, or because you feel like you're not educated enough. If you're at that table and you're in that conference room, you belong there. You were invited for a purpose. So Confident Woman was my national anthem for women,
Hmm.
to that you belong no matter what everybody else say, you belong and you matter. So
Oh, I love that. Okay. So that's the first
Yeah.
one you got to go read when you check out the book. We got to check out Confident Woman, and we got to have a little chat about the parallels of Maya Angelou's Phenomenal Woman. I love that.
yeah, yes, thank you.
Yeah, that's definitely amazing. So give us some insight on what it was like for you when you were writing the book. So was it a grieving process? Was it a healing process? Was it all of the above? So can you give us some insight on that?
It was, as you say, all the way above, and also a learning process. Um, and it was also therapeutic for as well. Because you're releasing all of that hurt through writing, and it was very inspirational for me. It was very encouraging. I was encouraging myself through my writing. It was giving me the sense that God's give us grace and he give us gifts, and these gifts are supposed to be used to help others, even if my loss could be an example to help someone else going through. Maybe they can use their gift, and maybe don't have the gift of writing, but another gift, maybe the gift of um, acting or storytelling, or being a teacher, serving others. And I think when you serve others in a way that is meant to kind of help someone overcome their obstacles, you can be a better person for yourself and for society. So um, I believe that when you're utilizing your gift, you're serving others and you're benefiting others, like what you all doing here today. This platform here is a benefit to um, authors, self-published authors who don't have a major platform to share their gifts, and your gift to us is allowing us to share that. So that's what being helpful and resourceful, utilizing your gift, is the most important thing I think that you can do to serve others and serve the world. So yeah.
Okay. So
Thank you so much.
I got a caveat too, because this is a rumor that I hear amongst authors. Do you read your book? Do you go back and look at it now that it's published?
Mm.
I don't want to put you on the spot, but we
Yeah.
the people want to know.
Uh, no, I'm be honest. No, I do
Cause I
not.
don't either.
I
Once I
do not.
release it, I'm like, y'all can have it. I'm done with this.
Yeah, yeah. Only time I go back and reference it if if a thought trigger, or I
Mhm.
hear a word somebody say, use one of my title my poems in a conversation. I'm like, oh yeah, I did wrote a poem about that. But just to say this, they'll no, go back and read it now. No, I
Okay,
do not.
okay, okay. So you're human. I was just checking.
Yeah.
Just had to make sure.
Oh man, I was reading a little bit about how you were describing like the highs and lows, right, in your poems, or talking about high notes too, and it made me think about how you know it was such a transformative thing that you experienced to get you where you were to write this book, and that you were left with like this beautiful outcome with maybe not the best feeling of the experience at the time that led you there. Do you have other moments in your life where there are chapters of your life that people are like celebrating the outcome, but they don't realize how much it costs to get there?
Wow, that is a Great question.
Thank you.
um, yes, it's you like the celebration of the book is being finished, achieved, you know, and all the I did receive some awards for it as well, but the
Yes, it was.
process was very challenging, very um, stressful.
Mhm.
Um, a lot of sleepless nights. Because I always thought, I said, like, God, you must be have a sense of humor, because He always used to wake me up in the middle of the night. I mean, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, wow, Lord, it's I mean, really? But and I had to get up and go to work the next morning. I'm like, oh God, you're funny,
Listen,
but
he knows how to find you. Let me tell you.
you know how to find you. So a lot of sleepless nights. Very stressful, but I wouldn't trade it for the world. I would do it. He always encouraged us to go after our dreams and do our best at, you know, being our best in life, and not to hold back anything that we feel like we can achieve. So yes, I always call him, like, I wrote a poem about him as he's my masterpiece. It's like he was my inspiration. Um, he was my motivator, because my dad worked a lot of long hours and made a lot of sacrifices for us. And to see the results of the fruit of his labor through us as kids and my book, um, is just,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
Yeah. We got
I
we
can't
got
explain.
We love that. We love
yeah.
that. We can feel that energy, and that's powerful.
Yeah.
So I have another question from the people. People are talking to me directly. We all wonder. So, what was your husband's role in writing the book? Did he read the book? Was he kind of like, "Oh, okay, that's a book"? Was he very supportive? What was that like for you?
He was very supportive,
Yeah.
because all them times I would wake it up in the middle of the night. He would say, "You okay?" I was like, "Yeah, just another poem dropped in my spirit." He said, "Okay, here, roll back over, go back to sleep." And I know I'm waking him up.
Smart man.
Yeah, he said, "You asked me if I'm okay," and then you roll back over. I said, "Well, I'm trying not to disturb you, but it's keep coming." So he said,
Mhm.
"I'm good, I'm good. If it get too bad, I go sleep in the other room." But but he was very supportive, and actually he came up with the title of my um, book. He came up with the title of it, so very supportive.
Mhm.
You know, at vendor events, he's there. You know, help trying to sell. You know, sell my books. Always my you know, I have a wagon, so he always carrying my wagon, doing all the heavy lifting. So,
I'm getting some ideas from
yeah.
this.
He did all my the heavy work and the heavy lifting.
Mhm.
So very, very supportive.
Oh,
Wouldn't
We
trade it for
love
the
that.
world.
Takes a village. We love that.
Yes.
yes.
Hmm.
Oh, that's beautiful. And I'm really so glad that that was the real answer, because that could have went real fast. I was hoping. I was like, oh, please let that man read that book.
Yeah, he was very, very, because he was like, "Oh, I didn't know you had that in you." I'm like, "You actually read it?"
I love that.
I'm like,
Oh,
"Okay,
so
you."
sweet. Okay, okay, I'm fine.
No problem.
I'm telling you, I was a little worried, because you never really know what somebody's gonna say, and we're live, and that man might be in the next room, and we don't want to set him up for anything. Keep everybody safe. That's what we're gonna
No,
do.
I mean that's an honest question, and this is an honest interview. So hey,
Oh
that's
yeah.
people want the authentic you, the real
Hmm.
you. So if
Oh
he
yeah.
wasn't a part of it, I would have said no. He ain't want
Now, Mr. Russell is good about the truth. He'll get the truth out of you.
yeah.
That's
So
why
I
stop
you
asking me
your
questions.
your question wouldn't offend me either way. So because the truth is the truth. So
Oh, we weren't worried about you. I was worried about him.
oh you were right.
Okay, I'm gonna stop playing with you. So we
No
have
husbands were harmed in the filming of this.
exactly.
They all safe.
We had the fabulous Miss Paula Banks on quite a while ago, and I love like the title of her book about being like feeling like she was unqualified, but really always being qualified for the yes, and that realizing her journey is what perfectly equipped her to being qualified for the yes that she was meant to give. That we're glad that she gave. But I love how like that was like the lesson of that season in her life. Do you feel like you have a lesson of that season when you were writing it? And are you now in a different season of life?
I'm in, yes, that's a great question as well. I'm in the season of being, like I said, being myself. When you were younger, you always trying to be uh, who people want you, who you think people want you to be, or try to
Yeah.
people please, you know. But now I'm at the point where it's about me, you
Hmm.
know, um, owning myself, growing, learning, um, being what I want to be in life, going after my dreams, being fulfilled with being Ellen,
Hmm.
that's that's where I'm at. Just fulfilling my cup, keeping my cup full. So that's where I'm at. Enjoying life, um, going after my next dream because I'm in the process of writing my next book because I realize that I love this.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm at. Just fulfilling Ellen, filling her cup. That's where I'm at.
Fulfilling, Ellen, filling your cup. That's the word for today, ladies and
Sounds
gentlemen.
like a book.
Yeah, it really does.
Mhm. I don't want men to come up with all the books, but it might
Oh my
it
goodness.
might be a book.
That's what we like to keep y'all
That
around.
might be.
Y'all
You might be the
can
give me my next title.
Mhm. So I have my final question, and then Chloe will have her. She'll follow with her final. So it's more of a request. Can you tell us more about the next book? Not all of it, but anything.
Well, my next book, uh, I came up. I believe I came up with a title, but I might be not change it after I done, you just said that. But it was entitled "Growth" because you never stop learning and you
Mhm.
never stop growing while you here on this earth. God gives you this magnificent world, and we got so much opportunity. So, especially in today's time, so
Mhm.
it's more to be about growth. And part of it is owning myself and learning this Ellen. So
Mhm.
um, it's it's growth.
So
That's
is this poetry or is this something else?
I don't know because I don't want to be like considered a, a poetry poetry person. So but I'm gonna tie it into. I would say I would have some poems in the book, but I don't want it to be a whole collection of poetry this time
Okay.
because, like I said, about growth. So
Yeah.
Okay.
All
That
right.
helps.
I'm super excited to see that and hear where that comes from and get a little shout out about where she got her book title coming from as well.
What good life? Welcome to the good life. That's the way.
See, when I tell you my people find me everywhere I go. So, final question. So, we see you do
And
a
I
lot.
love the title of your bookstores. That when I saw that came across, I'm like, oh yes, I would love to be a part of this. The good life. That
Yes.
great, great title for your.
Well, I mean, he came up with that name too. So,
Oh, see, these husbands good.
that's this the man with the plan. Let me tell you.
All right.
Okay. Yes. So we were talking about how important it was for you to like give back, to serve in your community, and to be an inspiration to other people in different types of circumstances, that go across a plethora of things. And we talked about how this book really was quintessential in your healing journey. Do you believe that healing ourselves makes us better equipped to serve others?
Most definitely. Yes. You got some awesome questions. Yes.
Yeah, I got to keep a job, man.
Yeah. Be on national television with these great questions. I mean, these.
Put it out there all the way.
But yes, healing, it was definitely a part of this journey. Because at a point you have to let go of all the obstacles and all the hurt. I mean, in order to live, you're gonna have to let go. You're gonna have to forgive. You have to embrace the new growth, the challenges that gonna come again. So you can't stay in that same place because you're gonna sink. I mean, literally, you just gonna sink or go into a depressed state, and you don't never know how that's gonna turn out. So
Yeah.
writing and doing what you love is a healing process. And like I say, no matter what you're doing what you love and serving others is a healing, and it is a period of moving forward and letting go of the hurts and the pains and all the negativity, and just moving to a positive state of mind, and that's come with healing and growing and learning. So, and that's a journey we always gonna face. It's a cycle, but you got to evolve and grow above the pain. I mean, because
Yeah.
what's the alternative?
Exactly. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Well
Very
said.
yeah.
Yes. This was a pleasure. It's we definitely don't have a basis to see how much you've grown, but it feels like, we know you. I definitely feel proud of you. I'm
Yeah.
excited that you came here today so we could give you your flowers because you deserve them.
Absolutely.
And
Thank
this has
you.
been, you're very welcome. And this has been most pleasant for all of you at home. I hope you were tuning in. So now we're going to do our final remarks. Um, so for me, I would say something that you stuck out was definitely be yourself, because you can be somebody else and still not be accepted in the world. So you might as well be yourself.
Amen.
Very true. And I know you mentioned that Brown was your maiden name, so I'm assuming that was your dad's last name.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
I do want to make sure that I send a special thank you and condolences to Mr. Brown for being the type of father, the type of man, and the type of parent that was a catalyst for his daughter to be the vessel to promote so much healing and goodness out into the world. So we definitely like thank you for the legacy that you've left behind, and we love to see how you are still literally here with us today. So yeah, you never know how impactful you are to your children, and that your family is bigger than you could have ever realized.
Mhm.
Amen. Thank you
Mhm.
for that. Thank you. And I
Mhm.
would like to leave with thanking you all for this opportunity and, making me embrace the good life, because that's what we all want, a
Yeah,
good life, and have a blessed life here on earth until our time is up. So thank you
Mhm.
for this opportunity to be on the good life and be a part of the good life community. Um, I'm
absolutely.
looking forward to having my book in the Good Life store, and then my next book and
Mhm.
more books, and
Yeah.
and I
Yes.
wish you the Good Life bookstore prosperity
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
goodness, and this more growth in your business, and national talk show hosts, because all those great questions you had.
We're not, yes.
Great.
We receive it
Yeah.
all. So to round this off, can you tell them where they can find you on social media and where they can find your book?
Yes.
High Notes of Poetry, Finding Your Courage is available on Amazon. It's also available in Books a Million online. Also, on the Good Life bookstore, of course.
Mhm.
And my website is www.ebharrison.com to learn more about my story and my accomplishments. So I thank the Good Life bookstore for this opportunity.
Yeah, we're
Thank you
happy
for
to have
being here.
you. Yeah.
Yes. All right, everybody. Make sure y'all like, follow, share, do all the good things. We'll
Mhm.
see y'all next time. Peace.
All
All
right.
right. Peace out. Thank you.